Madden football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Dolphins and the Seahawks. All that and more coming up next.
No single building has played host to more Super Bowls than this one right here. The Caesars Superdome in the Crescent City of New Orleans. This is Super Bowl 59, and we've got an outstanding matchup on tap. The moment is upon us, and we've got what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Miami Dolphins taking on the NFC champions. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. I mean, this was a fight just to get to the... Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And a nice stiff arm. It opens room to run. Shoves him aside. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big chunk on the ground there. 27 yards.
Okay, let's do our version of name dropping here. Let's show off a little knowledge, right? The A-gap. The gap between the center and the guard on either side, right? Both sides. Control that. You're going to control an inside running game.
And he had to feel satisfied because he hit that gap, broke the contact. He loves that.
That's the best part, right? That's what he's going to ask the coach to run back on film.
Let me see that one more time.
Show that again, coach. Look how my legs kept churning. I just kept moving, and he did to the tune of a big game.
This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things, and then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl.
And this is a balancing act for a head.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a first down.
And that is a historic run for him, partner. With that pickup, he just broke Lamar Jackson's 2019 record for most yards in a season by a quarterback. No one has done it better across a 16 or 17-game schedule. Now his name will be forever linked with the best runners to ever play at that position.
Back to throw now on first down. Man open left side. It's his running back with it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Outright to Smith-Njigba. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the...
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver. And their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. The previous drive, he had the touchdown throw to DK Metcalf. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And complete to Smith-Njigba. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On play action, they'll throw. He'll let this go deep for Smith-Njigba. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there just before halftime. 40. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He'll let this go deep for Smith-Njigba. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 70 yards. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
And out now come the Seahawks. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he works free. He's still on his feet. And finally brought down at the 38. 69 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. And going right back to Walker. And he'll take this down to the 33.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And Metcalf going to have the Seahawks first down as the tackle is made right at the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down, eluding the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. 25 yards to the house. And the Seahawks will extend their third-quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Flush to his right. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
The Seahawks offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. Here's Walker to start the drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll look to throw. Smith and Jigba with the grab. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba. His set. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. On the slant, here's Smith and Jigba. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 11 yards for number 11.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They'll look to throw now on first down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, Maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
I certainly like the idea.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
They'll look to throw again. This is caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Seahawks are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come?
A higher-scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell ready to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Seattle Seahawks, champions of Super Bowl 59. So that will conclude our coverage this year on EA Sports. I want to thank my partner, Charles Davis, for another incredible season together in the booth. Till the fall, folks, Brandon Gaudin saying good night from New Orleans.